The tree is doing great this year. We got dragon fruit growing this year, some lime trees, some more dragon fruit. Look at the yucca. Yucca's doing good. Some more dragon fruit. Another mango tree, another lime tree, some bananas, avocado. All this we planted last year. Papaya. Look at that. It's loaded. This was nothing but grass and jungle last year. We planted all this. Everything is doing good. Birds of paradise. The hedges are looking great all the way down. Everything is doing well. Hey, buddy. This was the baby horse from a couple months ago. He loves coming down here to eat. How cool is that? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Michael. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Give you a little backdrop. Me and my wife, we moved to Belize about 3 years ago from the States. And we've learned a lot since we've been here of what to do and what not to do. We've learned a lot when it comes to looking for properties, buying properties, what to look out for when you're buying properties, and just so many other things. And we try to bring that information to you so you'll be better informed if you in fact are looking to purchase properties here in Belize. Now, one of the things that happens, notice, it actually happened to us. I'm not embarrassed to say it. You know, a lot of people come over here and they come over here on vacation, and you'll see the billboards, all the signs where you'll see all the papers that have properties for sale, no matter where you go, especially if you're by the water. And it's real easy to get caught up in the moment and forget to ask things when you're looking. And what I mean by getting caught up in the moment is it's very easy to start running around looking at properties, imagining yourself living on that property, imagining yourself building your dream home, your retirement home on that property, having a vacation property. That's what you get caught up in the head, and you're not really thinking of anything else. And it can take over fast. It not only did it happen to us here, but it happened to us in the States once on the last house that we bought. We were so caught up in the pool that we forgot to look at other things and forgot to ask a lot of questions that we should have asked. So, you know, picture yourself here in Belize. You're looking at properties, you're driving around, you laugh and you smile and you have a good time. Because normally when you come here and you're doing that, you're on vacation or you get a couple days away, but it's not actually when you're living here. And you're looking at properties. So this has happened to 3 people that we know since we've been here in Belize. And this has become a huge headache for the 3 of these people that it happened to. 2 of them were by the water and 1 of them was inland. And, you know, they got so caught up in the nostalgia, the euphoric or the euphoria of what could be on the property, that they didn't ask all the questions that they should have asked. And of course, if you don't know what to ask for, then you end up having buyer's remorse, which a lot of people in Belize end up with buyer's remorse. That's why I always say, come down here, spend some time, take your time, get to know people, watch ads, but most importantly, take your time. So what happened to these 3 individuals is they ended up purchasing land that was landlocked. Now, if you don't know what landlocked is, that's pretty much buying a piece of property that the only way to access that property is you have to go through somebody else's property. And there's a lot of landlocked property for sale here in Belize, and they don't have to disclose that information to you. That's something that you need to ask. And like I said, if you don't know what to ask, then you end up getting burnt. And no, the 2 people that we know of that were down by the water who bought property, the only way to access their property was to have to go through somebody else's property. Not just access it with a vehicle, but access it walking. You know, and of course didn't find this out until later. And people can charge you to park, or people can just cut you off from your property altogether because they won't allow you to walk or cross through their property. It doesn't happen as much inland, but there is a lot of landlocked property that is inland. That's why you have to be careful. I've done videos on the roads, asking about roads. Ask the developer in the area, is there access to the property that I'm looking at that it's not landlocked? You know, and then like I said, once again, make sure you get everything in writing. You always want to protect yourself by getting everything in writing. Because if you don't, and you purchase a piece of property and you find out it's landlocked, you're going to have to go to court. You're going to have to start a legal battle, unless the person that you're accessing your property through is nonchalant, doesn't care, and gives you access to cross their property whenever you need to get to your property. But anybody, you know, who has neighbors or knows how that goes, all it takes is one little argument for you to get cut off from your property. Now, a person that I know that it happened to inland, the person's property that he had to travel through to get to his was actually pretty cool. They were from the same province in Canada, so they don't have any problems at all. The 2 that were on the water, one of them is still trying to sell their property, decided not to even build, decided not to even go through with it. The other one completely lost their parking altogether. Matter of fact, they were going to be charged by the other landowner to park on their property to get to their property. And what sucked is that this place was you know, like a little resort, just a couple rooms, just, you know, but it's a place where people who vacation would come to. So, you know, that's something that you got to keep in mind. If you're looking to do some kind of business like that down here, and you purchase a piece of property that's landlocked, and you get cut off from the access property to get to your property, it could not only affect you, but it could affect your income if you're trying to do like a bed and breakfast, or, you know, rent out either the top or the bottom floor, which a lot of people do, in your place. So yeah, that's definitely something that you need to ask. You need to keep in mind. Avoid landlocked property, because you're going to end up in court. Eventually, you will end up in court over it. And like I said, nobody has to really come out and tell you that. That's up to you. That's one of those things where if you don't know and you don't ask, well, you know, there's no excuse for ignorance when it comes to law. And that's pretty much, no matter where you go, that's what someone's going to tell you. So I would say one of the other most important things to ask for when you're looking at property is, can I access my property through an easement or anything else, or is the property that I'm looking at landlocked? If it's landlocked, I'd get out of it right away. Just my opinion. So once again, ask, is the property that I'm looking at landlocked? Hope you guys got some information out of this video. If you like the content in the video, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video with your friends. Belize is a beautiful place. You just got to protect yourself like anywhere else. You just got to know what to ask for. You just got to protect yourself, because nobody else is going to protect you better than you. So once again, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you got something out of this video. Have a blessed one.